Good morning, November 30th, 2024. So I'm watching a video this morning on art, and the young lady doing the piece is mentioning about whether or not the piece comes out. All right, you're supposed to grow. Matter of fact, you grow more from the attempts than whether or not the piece is great or not. And of course, she begins talking about fear of success, fear of failure. But I got the point, which is, how often have I had situations where I wanted to accomplish something and didn't do it because of fear of success, fear of failure, fear of the result. The result, whether it is a successful event, whether it is a failed event, is really debatable, but that shouldn't stop you from trying to accomplish the goal. The real issue here is, how often do you make the attempts? How often are you going to continue to try? Because the thing about it is, this is more about the attempts. How many times you're hitting the gym, how many times you're hitting the drawing board, how many times you're attempting to create that musical piece, how many times are you shooting the basketball. It's more about the attempts than it is about whether or not it is going to become a successful or a failed attempt. The individual attempt is not the important thing. It is about the multiple attempts that you're making to try to achieve the goal. And the more that you attempt, the greater the chance you will achieve success, because you're going to get better at doing whatever it is you're doing. All right, you stand there at the free throw line, you're throwing the basketball, you're hitting the backboard, you're hitting the rim, okay? Eventually you'll start to recognize, okay, if I hold the basketball up at this level, if I let it roll off my fingertips, eventually you'll start to get to the point where you start hitting nothing but net more often than you're hitting the rim. It is a natural progression toward the concept of success. In the attempts are what is important. You have to constantly do it anyway. Do it anyway. That's the thing. If you're letting the fears hold you back, you don't make the attempts. That's the problem. Conceptualize.